reference architecture for common large-scale field trials. This portal connected to multi-site inventory, multi-site orchestra, and management and service orchestra. Okay. Portal having VNF development kit, service design, policy, testing, and catalog. Cross-facility vertical network services having energy, media, transportation, smart factories. Energy is VNF vertical specific, forwarding, virtual wireless, mutual and mutual optical. VNF vertical specific connected forward to another VNF vertical specific. This is virtual wireless and virtual optical. Media, same here also same. Media in transportation also same. Smart factory also same as above. Multi-site inventory, multi-site orchestra. So in this management service orchestra consists of VNF open flow, VNF, VNF VCDN, VNF operational voice, VNF message, VNF message broker, PNF, BNF IoT, data analytics platform, ENF, BEPC. VNF and PNF REST repository, container VM network, virtualization layer, MEC, these all are MEC, sensor 5G, NR, RU, unit, VPVM, MEC, transport, central cloud. So this is the reference architecture for common large scale field trials. Requirements for private networking verticals. NPN stands for non-public network. Non-public network NPN is the infrastructure that is used exclusively by devices authorized by the end user organization. It is deployed in one or more specific locations of the customer with devices assigned to the end user organizations only, with no limitation of the number that can be connected. The functionality of a private non-public network extends beyond capacity and coverage into areas like security and integration with other industrial systems. The most common use case for a virtualized NPN mobile network industrial deployment scope is the deployment of 5G network slicing over the public mobile network. In this case, the enterprises can obtain most of the advantages, avoiding the cost or complexity involved in installing and operating on-site dedicated wireless infrastructure. One of the key business drives which is 5G NPN. NPN, a non-public network, delivers for smart energy facilities, but also for Industry 4.0. Overall, is the high reliability, critical monitoring and control of applications, supporting real-time decision making by combining smart technology, including sensor, high connectivity, automation, machine learning, real-time processing. So the NPL requirements are very different from conventional network requirements of public mobile networks. High reliability services with guaranteed SLA is required expressed through network performance attributes such as latency, reliability, together with the functional and operational requirements such as data traffic feeding, high precision positioning, real-time monitoring. The traffic model for NPN use cases are different from the conventional consumer mobile network services requiring QoS, quality of service flexibility, such as uplink, downlink, different bandwidth ratio. Strict data isolation should be provided within customer premises between service data related user plane, control plane communications, but also between customers if they share the same infrastructure. Here, edge computing along with the network slicing fulfills the strict data isolation or location use cases requirements. Location use cases requirements. Security and privacy are one of the key requirements for the NPN, requesting strong privacy and security framework to protect the customer from various potential attacks. The most cost-effective way for customers to focus on their core business and offload the complexity of deploying and managing enterprise connectivity is to hand over it toward mobile network operators. Therefore, decoupling operation and management is required. In general, the NPN white paper identify the following areas that are the main source for requirements for NPN. Coverage. The level and availability of coverage including redundancy coverage. Guaranteed QoS, quality of service, including latency, jitter and throughput, or a combination of them. The probability that the MAC network is able to provide the required value at any time. Customization refers to the features needed by the enterprise to meet its business needs, including but not limited to time synchronization, localization accuracy, 5G LAN support, and etc. Network control, end-to-end, E2E, control over network management, resources, services, encompassing information, data, operations and communication technology. End user data protection, subscriber data protection level, that is type of encryption, storage location and level of redundancy, integration with the remote cloud, referring to telco cloud, enterprise cloud, hyperscale cloud, or a combination of these. Traffic steering means to steer and isolate traffic according to the technical and business needs. Requirements for digital mobility services and related KPIs. In general, digital mobility use cases address public safety and security in transportation and access for the travelers to various digital content. Example, augmented reality, VR applications, very high broadband internet. The public safety and security refer to the capability of identifying different types of incidents that may occur violence, for example, analyzing in real-time images captured by the surveillance cameras, leveraging edge computing capabilities. After the incident is detected in the transportation system, it is mandatory to inform the competent authorities. The specific message are sent for over a dedicated URLLC slice in order to be sure that the messages can be transmitted over a link with guaranteed resources over the same 5G network. Also, an EMPP slice is enabled and may be used by travelers to access various digital content. table 2.2 lists the main KPIs, network KPI for digital mobility. Description here, slice here, KPIs. Network availability, URLLC and EMPB 99.9%. Network reliability, same slice, same KPIs. Network slice capabilities and management, same slice. KPI is there, yes. End-to-end E2E latency for digital content in MS. Here in slice EMPB only. In KPI less than 30 ms. And then E2E latency for public safety service in millisecond ms. Here is slice is URLLC. Less than KPI is less than 5 ms millisecond. Mobility, higher user mobility. You here in slice URLLC EMPB less than 50 km per hour. High bandwidth required for data intensive public safety applications and HD video streaming. Here slice URLLC EMBB less than 20 megabits per second Mbps. And edge computing capabilities slice URLLC and EMBB 99% KPI 99%. Jitter time critical communication should be stable and reliable. Timing variations must be minimal. URLLC less than 1 millisecond. Packet loss, reliability and high availability of the services in extreme conditions is essential for emergency systems. Therefore, packet loss should be made as small as possible. You slice is here URLLC and KPI is 0.01%. The number of future digital mobility use cases are demonstrated at the 5G UK test network facility in Bristol, UK. Digital mobility Bristol facility has strict network performance requirements in terms of latency and throughput. Both metrics are multi-dimensional and can have different requirements or measurement procedures at different network locations and or levels. So here throughput KPI mostly involve the physical capabilities of the network which depend on the RAN and infrastructure technologies and design. Specifically as described in digital mobility use case, Bristol facility identify the main throughput KPIs as back end to edge throughput between edges, edge to user throughput, and then latency KPI not only involve the physical capabilities of the network but also other attributes related to the computational power at the back end on the edges as well as the complexity and efficiency of the corresponding mobility services, software, protocol, etc. Consequently, KPIs related to latency are more difficult to investigate, measure, and or improve. The main categories of latency KPIs for digital mobility UC Bristol facility are back end to edge latency, latency between edges, edge to user latency, end to end latency, edge services provisioning time. In the case of mobility users, edge services VMS installation time during handovers. Service mobility latency, time required between the application signals of the mobility of the user until services re-establishing the